Okay, so we're doing 12-6 now. This is multiplication with polynomials. So we're going to be following the rules of exponents and just the rules of numbers as general. So for this first problem, we have negative x, and we are multiplying that times negative 4x squared minus 8. Okay, so this negative x is being distributed and being multiplied times both terms, and negative and negative will make it positive. And with exponents, remember, when you're multiplying, you add. This is understood to be a 1 plus 2, that will give us a 3. The number out front is a 1. 1 times 4 is still 4. So we'll get a positive 4 with the number, because negative makes a positive. And we have 1 plus 2 will give us x to the third. Okay, so with numbers multiply, with exponents you add them if they have the same base. And then we multiply with the negative 8. So negative and negative will also make a positive. So this will be a positive 8. And then the 1x will just get attached to it. So we just have x. So this is what we get for the first solution, 4x to the third. And then plus 8x. Okay, number 2. We actually have to use what we call the FOIL method. FOIL stands for first, inner, outer, last. You can kind of see that in the textbook. But sometimes you might have 2 or 3 terms. So this is the way you need to think about this. X is going to be multiplied times both, and then 6 times both. And that's what happens. Everything in here is going to get multiplied by everything in here. So I'm going to do x times x. That's 1 plus 1 gives me x to the second. And then x times 9 will give me a positive 9x, because they're both positive. Okay, so now I'm done with this term. Now I'm going to do 6. 6 times x will give us a positive 6x. And then 6 times 9 will give us a positive 54. Okay, so now I'm done with that one. So I've used everything here, multiplied everything there. So we've done with the multiplication part. And now we're just going to combine like terms. So these two in the middle, now that we've finished multiplying, we have to add these. That's what it says. Positive, positive, we're adding. So we get x squared. This will be a positive 15x, so plus 15x and plus 54. Okay, so first you start out multiplying, and then once you multiply, you either add or subtract to combine like terms. So x squared plus 15x plus 54. Okay, and number 3 is similar. We're going to FOIL this. We have 3x minus 2, and then 4x plus 3. So 3x times both terms, and then the negative 2, since it's a minus, treated as a negative 2 times both. So 3 times 4 is 12, and the x and x will give us x squared. Add them, 1 plus 1 gives you 2. Alright, so we've done that first term, and now we're going to do 3x and 3. So the 3 times 3 gives you 9, positive, and then you just have the 1x, so 9x. Alright, so we're done with this term. Alright, now negative 2 times both. So negative 2 times the 4 gives us a negative 8. And then we just tack on that x. And then negative 2 times 3 will give us a negative 6. Okay, so in the middle we have like terms. This one's positive, this one's negative. So you will subtract, and 9 take away 8 will give you 1. So we'll be left with 1x. So we have 12x squared minus x minus 6. Okay, so maybe I made some mistake somewhere with the signs. Not sure where that happened. Let's just do it again. Be good practice. Okay, so number 3, 7x plus 4. I'll be a little bit more careful this time. 2x minus 1. Okay, so 7x and 2x. That will give us 14x squared. 7x and negative 1. That will give us a negative 7x. Alright, so done with that one. 4 times 2x will give us a positive 8x. And then 4 times negative 1, negative 4. And then subtract like terms. So we have 14x squared plus x minus 4. Okay, yeah. I should have been putting a positive x because 9 minus the 8 while ago was positive x. I put a negative. That's what the issue was. I see it now. 14x squared plus x. I think I wrote the wrong sign there. Minus 4.